What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars The Black Series Asajj Ventress figure. Asajj is number 7 in the Clone Wars set, and if you're unfamiliar with this character, she appeared in the Clone Wars animated series, training under the Sith Lord Count Dooku. Because there can only ever be 2 Sith at one time, Asajj wasn't a true Sith, but she followed their path. I'm glad to see more characters from the animated series show up in figure form. Hopefully we'll get the ARC Trooper soon, but for now, let's go ahead and take a look at Asajj. Asajj comes with 2 lightsabers featuring removable blades. The hilts have detailed black stripes on them, and they're similar in styling to Count Dooku's iconic curved saber. Much like Darth Maul's, her sabers also can be connected together to form a double-bladed saber. Asajj is wearing a purple dress made of a velvet-like material. I like the choice to use fabric and not plastic like they did with Darkside Rey. This really allows Asajj to have plenty of mobility, and I was able to get her in numerous poses without much of an issue. Her belt has a piece that hangs down the front of her dress, and while it is made of plastic, it's flexible enough to move around. I think fabric would have been a better choice for this piece, as it would have provided even more flexibility. But I'm just grateful that they didn't give us a plastic dress. And if you're wondering, the dress can be removed, however there doesn't appear to be any easy way to get it back on, so I'm not sure that Hasbro intends it to be taken off. The lightsaber hilts can be stored on the front of Asajj's belt. The pegs on the hilt plug right in, so that's a nice touch. The Black Series takes characters from the animated show and basically gives them a more realistic, lifelike appearance. That way they fit in seamlessly with other figures based on characters from live action films and shows. So Asajj isn't an exact replica of how she appears on the show, but there's no mistaking her. She has the markings on her head and the pale skin, bald headed, all of that stuff. Hasbro has also given this same more realistic treatment to Clone Commander Obi-Wan, Ahsoka Tano, and more recently Bo-Katan, although Bo did appear in live action on The Mandalorian. So they do a nice job. Both her forearms and legs are wrapped, and you can feel the texture on the plastic. Her forearm wraps have stripes which coincide well with the stripes on the lightsabers. The head sculpt came out amazing. I really like all the detail they included with the face markings and the expression she wears. She means business, and if you've seen the show, then you know that Asajj is not someone that you want to make angry. As for articulation, the head is on a ball joint. Movement's decent, but in order to get her looking upwards as much as I wanted, I had to slightly pull her head up out of the socket. When putting the peg back into the neck area, the head was pretty loose, so I had to take some heat to it to stiffen it back up. So be careful if you plan on taking her head off, and do so at your own risk. You get good range of motion with the legs, ankles, and elbows. If the elbows don't seem to bend enough, make sure that you have them facing the right way. Mine came in the package with them facing backwards, so I was surprised at first at the lack of articulation until I figured out what was going on. Her hands also curl up, which is useful because she's dual wielding lightsabers, so you're going to be able to get her in a bunch of different poses. Asajj also swivels at the waist, so getting her into action shots isn't going to be a problem. Overall, I'm really happy with this figure. It has excellent deco. The purple fabric for the dress has a premium look and feel. It's a great head sculpt, and I always appreciate having storage for the saber hilts. I'm happy to add Asajj onto my Clone Wars shelf, and I'm really looking forward to more characters from this series. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you're not already. I have more content coming, so thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next video.